Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of Democrats want Biden to drop out of the election because of what happened at the debate. Boy, what a interesting change in this election, right? Prior to that, there was all Biden, Biden, Biden. Boy, y'all Democrat people, y'all do not have any kind of loyalty to Joe Biden because y'all seen that happen with him and y'all like, oh no, he gotta go. That's interesting. Now, I want you to look at this article headline on CNN. A CNN poll, pro-Democrat network. Most voters think Democrats have a better chance of keeping the White House if Biden isn't the nominee for president. That's the summary right there, the Democrats. And we're going to get all into this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they were saying 3/4 of the U.S. voters say that the Democratic Party would have a better shot at holding the presidency in 2024 with someone other than President Joe Biden at the top of the ticket. That's according to the CNN poll conducted by SSRS. His approval rating also hit a new low following his shaky debate performance in the first debate of this year's presidential campaign. So in a matchup between the presumptive major party nominees, voters nationwide favor President Donald Trump over Biden by 6 points, 49% to 43%, identical to the results of CNN's national poll in the presidential race in April, and consistent with the lead Trump has held in CNN polling back last fall. I say the poll also finds Vice President Kamala Harris within striking distance of Trump in the hypothetical matchup. 47% of registered voters support Trump, 45%. Harris has said a result within the margin of error. So it's like 45-47. And they say Harris' slightly stronger showing against Trump rests at least in part of a broader support from women. 50% of female voters back Harris over Trump versus 44% for Biden against Trump, and independents 43% Harris and 34% Biden. So actually Kamala is faring a lot better with a lot of voters now because of basically what we just saw happen. And did I not say that for the good of the country, if you go back to watch our live stream on the African diaspora last Friday on the when we talked about that, I said that this man just really need to do one or two things. Either step down as president, let Kamala finish out the term, and I guess she'll take on the reins and try to run against Trump, or drop out the race and just finish out his term as president and just go on. I said, because it's not going to, regardless, Democrats not wanting him. Now, they said several other Democrats have been mentioned. They say as potential Biden replacements in recent days, and these trails Trump among registered voters. They say with the levels of support Biden, similar to Biden's, including California Governor Gavin Newsom, they say they have Trump at 48% to Newsom 43%. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg 47% to Trump, 43% Buttigieg, and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer 47% Trump to 42% Whitmer. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're going to replace Biden, you better do it with Kamala. If Gavin Newsom try to go against Trump, that's not going to work, because what he going to hit Gavin Newsom on is California's economy, how extremely high it is. He's going to say, hey, do you want California to be all the United States? Put him in the president and you will see. Nobody wants to pay them gas prices that Californians pay. Nobody wants to pay those food prices. Nobody want the over regulations. Nobody want high taxes. Nobody want that mess. And that's a guarantee. Just look at how he ran California. Look at it, right? So Pete Buttigieg, you already know most people, no matter what they say in the Democrat Party, they're not going to put him up. They just not, because America's just not going to vote for him like that. They're not. You just call it what it is. Gretchen Whitmer, no, she doesn't have enough any kind of political capital to definitely go against Trump. No, not whatsoever. I think if they're going to replace him, I think Kamala would be their best shot right now. They're saying Michelle Obama actually really beats Trump, but Michelle Obama don't want to run. And at the same time, if you just think that black folks gonna come out and vote Michelle Obama just because it's Michelle Obama, that's not going to happen either, because you have to understand, her husband, Barack Obama, former president, he left a sour taste in our mouth when he got out of office. He didn't do nothing for black people in 8 years. So why would we go support another Obama at this point? No, Michelle has it right. They need to just enjoy their best life and do their thing. And she write her books and they can do podcasts and Netflix and anything else they're doing. They go ahead and do that. But to try to get back or try to convince her to go back to the White House, no. And why are you trying to lean on a black American to save America, y'all agenda? Because you're not saving us. You're saving y'all agenda, which y'all want to push, right, in this country. But I want y'all to look at something, that was in that same article, and it's very, very telling. Look at that on the screen. Voters say Democrats will fare better with an alternative presidential candidate. Okay, and look at there. Joe Biden, 25%. And then you look down here, 75% someone else. Someone else, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want Biden anymore. They're done with Biden. Okay, they done. Now, let me scroll down here. Something else I want y'all to look at. Look at that picture. Now, this picture was taken when Biden's motorcade was going by in East Hampton, New York on Saturday, June 29th, 2024. Look at them signs. We love you, but it's time. Thank you, next. Please drop out for us. Step down for democracy. And these are all white people. Has nothing to do with black folks. These are all white people who are starch liberals saying, Biden, you need to go. Save democracy. Go home to Delaware and enjoy your life. We done with you, my man. We done. So now, Democrats, what are you going to do now since you're in this particular position? What are you going to do? Is he going to step down? Or is he going to be just angry at y'all? And he going to double down and triple down and say he going to stay in this race? What's going to happen? Are y'all going to pull a switcheroo at the Democrat convention coming up in August in Chicago? Shout out to all my brothers and sisters in Chicago. And let me tell you something else about that. Chicago. So, people's going to come out and protest and everything else against the Democrats. Well, from what they were saying, they want the protesters to be 3 miles. Listen to this. 3 miles away from the convention center to protest. 3 miles. Really? 3 miles? That's not nothing American. And that people can peacefully protest in this country. Why they got to be 3 miles away? Why? Because you don't want the cameras to see the people out there protesting you? And now at this point, you got Democrats that's going to be mad that if Biden's staying there. If you Democrats put Biden as y'all nominee, y'all can just go ahead on and get ready for President Trump's inauguration. I'm telling you, do it if you want to. Do it. Go ahead. If y'all do it, I'm telling you, Boulay Martin and all those people are going to be raging election night. They're going to be raging. And you know me, I'm going to be here for it. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to have a good time. Oh, boy, because last time Boulay Martin was so mad, he put my name in it. Oh, boy. So I'll take a good cussing from Boulay Martin at this point. I'll take it. It's fine. It's entertainment for me. It's pure entertainment. So let's see what happens. The folks want Biden gone. They want him gone. And so the choice is either Kamala or whoever else you're going to get. But, if you go outside and go get somebody else instead of Kamala, you're going to put a sour taste in her mouth. And some black folks that like her not going to vote for that other person that you're going to go get. I already kind of know. So, and you've been pandering so hard to the black community. So if you go outside of her, take a risk of losing those. Now, me, I wasn't fooling with Biden like that. But some people still want to fool with him. Some people still fool with him because of Kamala. So if you do Kamala like that, you're going to lose them. So you're kind of stuck in a rock and hard place. Your only choice is Kamala at this point. That's it. And hopefully she could, at least if she debates Trump, she can actually use coherent sentences. But the Democrats are in a pickle. And let's just see what happens. And did you recently hear that Trump's sentencing date got pushed back now all the way to September 18th? Because they're supposed to sentence him in the, let's say the hush money trial in New York. It was supposed to be July 11th. And they pushed it back to September 18th. Ever since the Supreme Court had made that decision that Trump has a level of immunity for official acts, not unofficial acts, but official acts when he was president of the United States. So let's see what happens with that. We don't know. So Trump got a whole lot of time to be out here stomping. And, the more he stomp, he got energy to do it. He's going to probably grow that lead more and more and more. So, yeah, we definitely want to see what the Democrats are going to do because they are in a interesting situation. Remember, the people said for democracy, step down. That they want Biden gone. Not only just stop the race, get out the race, but doggone it, maybe you just need to go home and let Kamala finish up the term. And maybe y'all may see President Kamala Harris. Never know. We'll see, because more and more Democrats every day are coming out wanting Biden gone. That's just that simple. But, Democrats, those you vote blue members, do you want Biden gone? Do you want to see Kamala take the spot or somebody else? I'm interested to know. Like I said, I'm not vested into the Democrats like that, but I really want to know what's going to happen. I mean, it's definitely an interesting story. So vote blue members. Let me know in the comments, do you still support Biden or you want Kamala or somebody else?